Welcome to God and Jesus 101. I think this is our third edition here. We're talking gods today, and there's a lot of them out there. We got Jesus, we got Allah, Muhammad, we got Shiva, we got Buddha, we got the Dalai Lama, and many, many, many more out there. And it's all good. People believe what they want, and everybody should be respected with their beliefs. There's no question about that. But we're here today talking about Jesus, and this is why Jesus is cool and unique. Let's talk about some of the stuff he did, for starters. We don't know how many people he healed. It was in the many, many thousands, maybe 50,000, maybe even 100,000 people that he healed. That's all Jesus did. He preached, he taught, and he healed people, which is amazing. We don't know any other gods that are doing that stuff. We don't. The wind obeyed him. He commanded the wind to stop, and it stopped. He walked on water. He transferred water into wine. And he actually rose people from the dead. Can you imagine raising somebody from the dead and seeing that, the Lazarus thing? Holy cow. So he's also the only one to ever claim to be the Son of God. Think about that. That's pretty amazing. Okay? And then this guy Jesus calls his death and resurrection. He says, I'm going to die, and in 3 days, I'm coming back to life, and people are going to see me walking around. And then he did it. He did it. And Andy Stanley says, I'm going with that guy. Pretty good point. Can you imagine seeing a guy dying, crucifixing, brutally died, and then he's walking around 3 days later for 40 days on the earth? So who is this Jesus? That's the question. Who is this Jesus? And then an even better question is, if any of the four Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, or John, or all of them, but even if any of them are true, if they're an accurate account of actual events of this man's life, a biography of Jesus, if all those things happened and many more that we didn't talk about today, we got to sit up and listen to this guy and pay attention to him. So people need to investigate who this Jesus guy is. And it doesn't matter what your religion is or what your God's beliefs are, people need to look into this guy, Jesus. So more on that next time, investigating Jesus, but we're going with that guy. God bless everybody.